Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to review Luther's Catechism, the Evangelical Heritage Version. It's published by Northwestern Publishing, and it's part of the Wartburg Project, which also did the Evangelical Heritage Version Bible. Yeah, this is published by Northwestern Publishing. This was printed in the United States, and this is published by the publisher of all the books for the Wisconsin Evangelical Lutheran Synod. And this version of the Small Catechism is translated in a way that it's intended more for adults, whereas the one I reviewed before is more for teaching kids, but adults can get a lot out of it because of the commentary in the back. And this one has a commentary in the back too. But for the scripture quotes in this one, it uses the Evangelical Heritage Version, which is the Bible version published by Northwest Publishing. And so here's the front. It's got the Luther rose on it. And then it says Evangelical Heritage Version here. And then it's Luther's Small Catechism. And then on the side, it's got the Luther rose and then Luther's Catechism. And then it says EHV and then the Northwest Publishing logo. And the back is blank. And something neat about the page is it's got this color-coded thing. So if you're trying to find a particular section, you can use this color coding to get what you're looking for. The title page, and then here's the copyright page, and then here's the table of contents, and on the copyright page, this was printed in 2021. And then it's got color coding to it, so it's like got blue accents here and here for the different sections. So for Luther's Small Catechism, it's got the sections that you normally would expect: the Ten Commandments, the Creed, the Lord's Prayer, Sacrament of Holy Baptism, Office of the Keys and Confession, Sacrament of Holy Communion, the Nicene Creed, daily prayers, and table of duties. And then the exposition of Luther's Small Catechism. And there's some articles before the exposition of Luther's Small Catechism. And then it breaks things down further on the next few pages of the table of contents. So like if you're wanting to look up a particular section of the exposition, you can do that. And then there's Christian questions, a glossary, a pronunciation, vocabulary, pronouncing vocabulary, a subject index, and a scripture index. And then I'll show you what the text looks like. Here's what it looks like. So you could use this devotion as part of your devotions for the day because of the way it's laid out on the page. Because it gives you the scripture of the first commandment, and then it gives you the question, and then the answer, and it does that for each one of them. And the translation, so far as I've read, reads really well. And then there's charts in the exposition. And then there's these little closer look things where it'll explain some things in more detail than you have up here. It gives a lot of cross-references to Scripture to back up what it's saying, which I really like. And it's a 2-color page, so there's, in this section, it's purple here, but then the black print here, and then like for the Bible verses, it's in purple. And then the next section I think is brown. Yeah, the next section is brown. So here's what the let's go to the beginning of the brown section. Like for each petition, it's got like a colored section on that, and then it goes into the commentary. Like here's how the first page for the Lord's Prayer is. It's got like a stained glass window artwork. And it's even got quotes from the Lutheran Confessions, which would be the Book of Concord. So this is a really good version. This was recommended by the pastor at the Wells Church just down the street here. When I first moved here, I went to the Wells Church for a couple weeks, and I want to say it was the first service I went to, he recommended this version of the Catechism to everybody in the congregation. And so far, I'm really liking it. And I still like this version quite a bit, too. So it's nice to have multiple versions to read them, compare them, and sometimes the commentary in one will point out one detail, and then you'll get another detail pointed out in the other commentary. So both of them I think are really good. This is the one published by Concordia Publishing House, which I've already done a video on. So if you get a chance, watch my video on this one. I'll try and somewhere on the screen at the end of this video put a link to that video. But yeah, this one is really cool. Like I said, this one's more aimed for adults than the other one was, but they both read really good. And I'll put the ISBN number to this one in the description. And I ordered this one straight from Northwestern Publishing. I think on Amazon there might be a Kindle of this one. I'll have to double check. But you can only get the physical copy, I think, through Northwest Publishing. So I'll put a link to Northwest Publishing. I really like having the physical copy because I might be taking a class on this soon. And it'll be nice to have something I can highlight in. I find it's easier to highlight in this than when I tried to do a Kindle. But that's me. Hopefully this video has been of some help to anyone who likes reading the small catechism or is interested in Lutheran theology. I find Lutheran theology very interesting, especially with them being the first Protestants. It's really interesting. So check out either one of those versions. There's older versions you can find. There's Kindle versions you can find on Amazon. I think I have one Kindle version that I might have gotten for free on Amazon, I want to say. But yeah, there's different translations. But the translations, I really like these two translations because they're modern translations. The other ones I've seen as Kindle versions are older versions. I think one of them is from like, one of the older ones is from like I want to say the early 20th century. And then I don't know what the other translations were from, but these are really good. So if you get a chance, check them out. I'll see you in the next video.